Besides the spine fitter, another great prop to own is the spine corrector. In this video, I'm going to go over a few great stretches on this prop. Nice to just doing 6 to 8 of each stretch. And as they get easy, move on to a more challenging stretch or exercise. The first stretch is just curling back on the spine corrector. So for that, bring your hands behind the head and keep your feet down. Keep the sit bones, the butt, stable in the well, and then just move the spine. It's a spinal exercise, stretching the spine. So just curl back, and if you can curl all the way back, then keep the hands behind the head to protect your neck. And then just hang out there, keep the elbows wide and open, and stay there for a breath or two. And then curl the nose, so start with the head, and then curl all the way back up. Sit up tall. And for counter stretch, curl forward. You can bring the hands down on the floor and then walk your hands out, so it's a nice stretch in the spine. And again, hands behind the head, and then sit bone is anchored, curl all the way back. Keep the elbows wide, and then just hang out there for a breath or two. If you have it, if you can bring the head all the way back, you can bring the arms out to the side and then do a couple floor angels with the hand to stretch the back further. Then curl back, and then curl forward for a counter stretch. The next stretch, building on this one, is the legs will lengthen out, lift the butt up, drop the head all the way back, and then circle the fingers all the way to the head. Point the feet. If you have it, bring the hands on the floor, lift the butt up, and it's just a nice full body stretch. And from this one too, drop the butt back to the well, and then curl forward for a counter stretch. So once again, straighten the legs, point the feet, drop the head back, and then circle the arms overhead. A very nice full body stretch. Come back to center, drop the butt in the well, and then curl forward for a counter stretch. The third stretch, building on this, is a very nice side body stretch. So the legs, again, the butt stays anchored. The leg can be bent, or you can straighten out. The first part of this exercise is just to curl over the barrel. You can have the hands interlace the finger, so it's an additional extra stretch. Pull the arm away from the body, or you can just hang out there. Take a breath or two. And then for counter stretch, a more deeper stretch, you're going to keep the butt in the well and then move the spine away from the body. Pay attention, not just move the upper body, but also move the lower spine. And then this hand, you can bring it towards your ear to deepen the stretch. Once again, bring it down. Leg can be bent or straight, and can be just hanging out here, or reach for an extra stretch, and then counter stretch. Move the spine, move the lower spine. Butt is anchored, and then this hand comes towards the ear. It's a very nice deep stretch for the full spine. And then stretches on the other side. You need a mat for that. So for here, you're going to bring your butt on the spine corrector. Grab it out on the side. And the first stretch is a hamstring stretch. You're going to, the butt stays down on the barrel part. So only the legs are moving. So dissociating the movement of the legs from the pelvis. Legs are straight. You're going to point the right leg down as much as you can, and the left leg, flex it. So the left ankle is dorsiflexion. Pull it towards you. And then switch. Flex, dorsiflex the right foot, point the left foot, plantar flex the left foot, and then pull the leg, the right leg into you. A very nice hamstring stretch. Point and lower, flex and lift. The pelvis is stable. Point and lower, flex and lift. The next stretch is a very nice leg circle. Again, the pelvis is stable, the low back is stable, only the legs are moving. And just circle the legs clockwise. Make the circle as wide, as big as you feel comfortable, and then counterclockwise. Feels very good in the hips. Bailing on this for the lower core, roll in and out. Keep the hands on the spine corrector, bend the knees, and then pull the knees towards your forehead, and then slow and controlled, drop the butt back down on the barrel. This is to mobilize the low back, stretch the low back, and also to strengthen the core. Building on this, legs are straight. Keep the legs straight all the way. Keep the nose pointing to the ceiling, and then bring the legs behind you. If you have it, bring it all the way back. But make sure that you keep the knees straight. So if your legs are bending, stop there. Knees are straight. If you have it, bring the legs all the way back. Hang out there a little bit. And then slow and control, drop the low back down, bone by bone. You can add the lat circle to it. Feels very good. Knees are straight. And then bring it overhead. Very nice hamstring stretch. Good control. And then drop bone by bone down on the barrel. Lat circle, and then repeat. And the last one, full body stretch on here. Just bring the legs overhead. Then bone by bone, drop down, then straighten the legs behind, drop the head back, and then I don't want to smash the microphone. Bring the arms overhead. Bring the arms back. Grab the side of the barrel again, drop down, and then bring the legs overhead. Drop down bone by bone. Straighten the legs, drop the head back, and if you feel stable, control, and comfortable, circle the arm on the floor, just a good stretch, and then bring it back. And these are the stretches I suggest you doing on the spine corrector. Thank you.